Hi students, welcome back our worksheet explanation 10th class biological science chapter 1 nutrition worksheet number 7. So now another most important experiment, light screen experiment. So it is also called a light screen experiment, and also it is called a black paper experiment. Why? Because we used black paper to conduct this experiment, and also Gonon's light screen experiment also we should call. Another name, Gonon's G-A-N, Gonon's G-S, Gonon's light screen experiment. Why? Because this experiment was first conducted by the Gonong scientist. Hence, this experiment is known as Gonong's light screen experiment. Gonong's light screen experiment. So now now what the student learn from this activity or experiment. The main learning outcome from this experiment is explains the procedure followed in light screen experiment and conducts the experiment to prove that light is essential for photosynthesis. Identifies that light is essential for photosynthesis. And next you have to go to that concept presentation about this experiment. This experiment main I will explain. Here the main conceptual presentation in this, light should play major role. Light, sunlight is the most important factor for the photosynthesis. So green plants absorb the carbon dioxide, water in the presence of sunlight and prepare the food. Already we learned this definition, but in the presence of sunlight only they prepare the food by using carbon dioxide and water. These are the simple inorganic molecules are converted into complex organic molecule is nothing but glucose. Here we should call as a food. But one can find out the necessity of sunlight for the photosynthesis by light screen experiment. So, but how can we prove the light is essential for the photosynthesis? So we can prove light is essential for the photosynthesis by experiment is called a light screen experiment or black paper experiment or Gonang's light screen experiment. So here there is a question, what is the aim of the above experiment? So the main aim of this experiment is to prove the sunlight is essential for the photosynthesis and list out the materials needed to perform the above experiment. So let us take a here healthy potted plant. So healthy potted plant which is having broad leaves, Previous we taken long and narrow leaves in experiment that is CO2 is essential for the photosynthesis. But here sunlight is essential for the photosynthesis. We have to take the potted plant which is having broad leaves. వెడల్పాటి పత్రాలు ఉన్నటువంటి కుండి మొక్కను మాత్రమే తీసుకోవాలి. లీవ్స్ చాలా వెడల్పు ఉండాలి. సో and also we need a light screen which is the cut design. This is the screen which is the cut designed one. Here S-shaped we removed. Here black paper we taken, but this black paper we removed in S-shape. So remaining all our paper, this black paper is present, only the shape of the S is removed so that here leaf is appearing. So this is in black paper. So and iodine reagent, these are the apparatus we need. The main apparatus here I will type you once again. So the main apparatus we need to conduct this experiment. Number one is a healthy potted plant. Healthy potted, P-O-T-T-E-D, potted plant, which is which is uh, having broad leaves, B-R-O-A-D, broad leaves, broad leaves, broad leaves. And number two, we need a light black pepper, B-L-A-C-K, black pepper, P-A-P-E-R, black pepper, which is cut design one. And number three, and clips. We need to keep the black paper to attach the black paper to the leaves. We need a clips. And next, fourth, that is fourth apparatus. We need iodine reagent. Iodine, iodine reagent, iodine reagent, iodine reagent. So these are the most operators, total 4 operators we need to conduct this experiment. Now here let us observe the procedure which was given. Take a healthy potted plant with thin leaves. Before the activity, we have to keep the plant in dark for 24 hours. Already I said why before conducting experiment, why we need to kept in dark means to make sure that leaves are free from starch, and also cover one of its leaves with the black paper on which a design is cut fix. Here in this above experiment, we taken a broad leaves and the black paper is cut design as a S shape. So already I explained you. Fix the paper on the leaf in such a manner that light does not enter the dark part of the black paper. Place this potted plant in sunlight. After few hours exposed to sunlight, test the leaf by taking uh, iodine reagent to the black in the presence of starch, which observe the color of the leaf stained with iodine. So when you test by taking iodine solution, here whatever the black paper is covered, this part does not turns into blue black color, turns into does not turns into blue black color. The portion which is cut designed S, this one S shaped, because of it receives the sunlight, because of it receives the sunlight, it prepared the starch. Hence, this turns into blue black color. In the same way, the black paper not covered part, the leaf when we test it. So this is also turns into blue black color. So the part of the leaf which exposed to the light, it turns into blue black color. The part of the leaf which does not which cover the black paper not receive the sunlight, so that it does not turn into blue black color. So by this we can conclude that sunlight is essential for the photosynthesis. Now which part of the leaf turns blue black color? So already I have given once again which part to means, already I said the cut design shape in S only, in S. So when you take this is the leaf and this is the leaf and this is the S portion. So this black paper. So this part and this part and this part, these three parts now here. S-shaped part outside this, these three portions turns into blue black color. Why? Because which receives the sunlight. But whereas this black paper covered part, so black paper, so this is total. This is does not turns into blue black color. This does not turns into blue black color, and why? Because not receive the sunlight, and this one only turns into blue black color. This part and this part and S-shaped part. This part turns into blue black color. Why? Because they receive the, these parts receive the sunlight, hence it turns into blue black color. So it will observe that only the parts of the leaf which could get the light through the cut with cutout design turns blue black, showing in the presence of stars. Now we can conclude that light is essential for the photosynthesis. Now let us take the self-evaluation. Now here self-evaluation, let us take materials required for black paper or light screen or Ganong's light screen experiment. So a healthy potted plant, a healthy yeah, required for black paper experiment. So okay, here C is the wrong. Why? Because and he planted black paper strips and water iodine. Black paper strips. D starched S. A is the correct answer. A is the right answer. B is wrong and D is wrong. Next here. A leaf from a destarched potted plant is covered with the black paper strip as shown in the figure. The starch test is done after 8 hours. Identify the correct leaf image that appears after iodine test. So A, B, C, D. So C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. Now we can give the C is the correct answer. Why? Because here healthy potted plant which attached the light screen, which is a cut design S1. So here inside the S, it turns into blue black color, and these two portions are also converted into blue black color. So this part does not turn into blue black color. So that this is the C is the correct answer. Next, explain the procedure followed in the light screen experiment. Already I explained you, and write down the precautions to be taken in the light screen experiment. So here the main precautions, we have to attach the appropriately by keeping the black paper which is cut design, that must be cut design, and attach the, you must take the broad leaves and attach carefully black paper to the leaves and remove the black paper carefully and test iodine reagent. So these are the major precautions in this experiment. So next go to the another worksheet. Until then, bye.